there's one thing that is actually now thriving, which is the fintech. Fintech is a new form of development that must marry the agricultural sector. You must bring in the financial institutions, the new financial technology system, the fintech, so-called, so to speak, to join in the purchase of cash cow, the cash crops, and so on, so that it will tie the local farmer from his local base without moving anywhere to sell his products on the fintech market. So if you are able to secure this, is going to create a lot of millions of jobs. And automatically, before even the farmer finish harvesting, he's already knowing who his market is or where his market is. And the buyer has already even booked before he even harvests. After harvesting, of course, processing and so on. So you're exhausting the entire value chain will be using technology.
You see, we have so many export processing zones,
Exactly.
but very few processing companies. And at the end of each rainy season, we incur a lot of post-harvest losses. So what advice would you give to this present government with a view to reducing the rate at which we have post-harvest losses, and so that our processing companies will be up and doing?
Simple. Bring back our strategic reserves. Bring back our strategic reserves. We used to have those things before. I remember when I was a young child, I was moving around. We were coming from Jos to Kaduna to somewhere. I saw those silos, big silos that are there. What are they used for? We didn't even know. They were reserves. They were reserves. Why we are having these losses is because we lack those reserves. Those reserves are actually kept, they kept a lot of things in them and then monitor the temperatures of those things. So all you need to do now with the new generation is create climate control rooms. There are people who will produce potato now. After 3-4 days, it is rotten. So, but when they are in a certain climate control room, they maintain they have a lifespan of almost a month or two. And see people in Europe, we see them, they're doing it. It's the climate control. So all you need to do is to develop those kind of strategies. Bring back the strategic reserves so that when you produce rice, you produce millet, you store them in those certain climates. And it's globally being practiced.